Hey, Sarah Gale here with Hope Relentless Marriage and Relationship Center, and I hope this video finds you well. I want to talk about a word today that I think many of us in relationship need to hear and embrace. That word is persevere. Galatians 6:9 says, "Do not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up." This scripture works beautifully when it comes to our marriages because so often we want to give up. We get tired. And I think that's because we don't see the results that we want to see when we want to see them. And the thing about results is we can't always control the results. And I'll tell you what I tell my sons when it comes to the sports that they play. And that is to focus on the process over the results. Are you doing what you can do? Are you bringing your all? Are you being consistent? Do you have accountability? Are you aware of your mindset and your thoughts? All of these things are part of the process, and all of these things are things you can do and you can have more control over. I like to bring in my childbirth story when I talk about persevering because it's very relevant, surprisingly. And so when I gave birth to my first son, there was a time of transition that was extremely uncomfortable for me. It felt unbearable and I thought I was going to pass out. But just when I thought I couldn't take any more, I heard that first cry. I saw that new life enter into the world. And our marriages can be similar. A lot of times we get in these uncomfortable seasons and we just want to get out. It doesn't feel good. But I want to encourage you to persevere, because if you can continue to move forward, continue to work on the marriage, so often at the other side of that challenging season, that challenging time, is a stronger marriage because you've been through some stuff together. You develop some grit and you have that confidence that if you got through this, you can get through anything. So persevere. Now, while you're persevering, there are a few things I want you to be aware of to help as you persevere. And one of those things is focus. So often the couples I see, they come in, they're having challenging times, and their gaze is in every direction that it could possibly be in. There's so many things in their life that they need to work on that they're not working on any of them. And so focus on one thing at a time. And likewise, the mindset regarding that one thing matters. The mindset and the clarity. Because if you have a mentality that that thing you're focusing on can get better, guess what? It can get better. But if you have a mentality that it can't because you're looking at the very real patterns of the past and you're just looking at just a hopelessness of the situation, it's not going to get better. So be in the present and focus on one thing at a time with a mentality that it can get better. And the clearer you are regarding what you're working on in the marriage, the better, because you can both get into agreement and you can both put your energies and time into working on that one thing. I truly believe if we can bring things into the light when it comes to our relationships, we can work on them. We can find solution. We can see improvement on those areas of our relationships. So I hope this encourages you. I hope that you can persevere. If you're going through a difficult season, just know that there is